In this video, we're going to discuss a successful use case in Google Ads campaign, which is Image Store. The campaign period was 20 days in Eid al-Adha, which is from 20, 28 May to 13 in June. Of course, it can be extended to 16 June, but the campaign limit was determined in this way. So we have an ad spending and 4,000 riyal, which is almost $1,000, and we have generated in sale 65,000 riyal, which is equivalent for like $5. We have a return on ad spend or ROAS was 13 for each 1 riyal we spent, we gain 13 riyal. So we have two goals from the campaign: generating sale, obviously, and also have lead generation. So in Google Ads, sometimes if the campaign is new, you might experience a delay in conversion or non-recorded conversion. So the clients have like from 3 to 10 contact a day on WhatsApp, but in Google Ads does not register this value for many reasons. We can explain it later, but we have, so that's the reason we need to monitor the sales from the client side, so we can have a match or know that how the campaign perform beyond our Google Ads metrics. In this campaign, we are targeting Saudi and Arab audience, and store is related to meat store. So we need to discuss the marketing research for the work we did. So we have to look what's the kind of marketing research we need. The market research we need to do is needed to be informative, direct, related, and insightful. To understand more about the marketing research related in Google Ads, we need to view the point that the marketing research exists for. So it is for answering questions that are mysterious to our understanding. How do we achieve our objective, like 13 leads increase in the end of March, or increase in sales by 20%? So goals and the research are tied together. You cannot reach one without understanding the other. So we need to do competitor research, keyword research, and target audience research. The audience targeting research. As a butcher shop, the demographic targeting is male and female between 24 to 16 years old. So we have the iOS because most of the Saudi Arabic has the this system, or use most of Apple product. Also, we need to target a city in KSA where the shop is exists. We cannot target another city because it is not possible to deliver. And maybe we put some interesting interest like cooking and parents and other. So as we can see here from the audience section, we can edit audio segmentation. We can level it to the ad group or the campaign, and then select the campaign we try to work on, like this. Maybe we can work on the search. So each campaign type has its own way on selecting the audience. The interface might different. Also, another way, another something can be different in search campaign. We can see here the search campaign. It gives me the choice to have targeting and an observation mode. So we can here search for what we want to target, either in interest or behavior or in market preference. So it gives me a lot of option. Of course, he on the search on the default, he give you like the most recommended audience for your business. Since you put your website and put your ad, he can recommend to you some audience. We can see here on the browse, you can get more specific in what audience you are trying to get. Okay, so here, parents status, material status, education. You can go on and on this kind of stuff. So the preferred option here is to put it on observation. And after like month or two, you can have target the uh, target this audience, but you can also duplicate the campaign and then get into targeting audience. So your previous campaign can still perform and not to hold your Google Ads account. You can see on the right what you selected for this audience. Okay, then you press save. You can go also to the edit demographic here. Choose the campaign you want. So this is all search campaign, and you can modify the gender, the age, the household income. You cannot modify it on some country, one of these countries. So the Arabic cannot work with this. So this was the audience for the search campaign. Now we're going to see the audience for the Performance Max campaign. So here we're gonna take an example for an old account. We go to assist group, and then we're going to this one, signal. So this is another way we can target an audience. So in the signal, we can say you can target on the signal level on search theme, and you have an audience signal. An audience signal, you can motivate it or create new one. So you can edit this audience. So now we are the same interface. We can see it on the search, but there is different on the Performance Max. We have your data. So your data is the way Google Ads collect data and then reflect it on your Google Ads account. So you can use your previous data to enhance a new campaign or your current campaign. Down we can see on the interface interest and detailed demographic. We can see here the same as we say we was review it on the search campaign type. You can put here the audience you find most likely to be interested in your business. So if you go down, you can add from here and browse. It's the same one. Okay, you have in market, lifestyle, a market, so the people who are currently now looking to purchase some of the service, the lifestyle, we consider the behavior, the title, demographic, where you can find demographic details. So the affinity audience, it is the audience that can have similarity on some behavior or qualities. So we can the difference between this audience, as we can see here, we can target on the level of interest and behavior and quality of the audience is that here you cannot force the campaign to be target this audience. In Promise Max signal, when you insert this audience, the campaign can go beyond this audience. It is not limited by it. So this is the difference between an audience targeting between the search and the Performance Max. The search enable you to target in our audience or keep the target in the limit, where the Performance Max signal audience targeting it's not cannot provide you with absolute target. If he finds that the audience you insert it is not it's not getting any results, then he will try in another audience segment. So also we have the graphic, of course. So the household income is only available in specific company. So even if you get to the setting here, it might not work. It might not work for the Arabic example. So after we doing all the essential research, we have to we had to know how to target them. So on Google Ads, you have multi-layer of targeting. You can target on the keywords. Okay, we have the location, of course. You can target on the location, and also we have the audience targeting, as we see. Uh, and we can target in the ad copy. You can write an ad copy when the ad is triggered by your keyword, and the ad copy, what you written, you can modify the audience who click or not click on your ad. As for example, if you put a price like $600 on the ad, so the people who cannot afford this kind of service or product, they won't click on the link most of the time. And the last one is exclude. You can exclude what audience you do not want, like a certain keyword, a certain audience, a certain location. So this is how you can target uh, your audience on Google Ads. So now we're going to discuss the most important part on running Google Ads campaign, which is the conversion setup. You can use your conversion setup from the campaign when you go to goals and conversion and goes into summary. As we can see here, we have the category purchase, add to cart, sign up, phone call lead. Not all the category can be created by the advertiser. Some of the category or the conversion created by Google Ads. Like for example, we can see here, this one created by the conversion code from ads. This is the source. And the other one like contact is created by me, like the WhatsApp or clicked content, which is in Arabic, and also the engagement, the page view, page product view on AM. And of course, the most important conversion is the purchase and the add to cart. And now we're going to explain the relationship between Google Ad Tag Manager and Google Ads and link it to the website and the important for the correct connection for the campaign learning. So in our case, let's assume this is the website we're working on, and this is the Google Ads. This is the Google Ads, and also this is the Google Tag Manager, which is referred to Google GTM. So if we have an event on the website, let's assume it is the add to cart, ATC, and when running a Google Ads on the network, uh, we have we can have a visitor to the website. So we need to collect this data related to add to cart. So how we can do it? In other situation, in previous time, they will insert a programming script and they connect the web with the Google Ads, so you can successfully track this add to cart. So when add to cart, someone click on add to cart, this data going to Google Ads, and it say that someone click on add to cart, and the value for this conversion for this action is like 300. Let's assume. And now with GTM, you do not need to insert any programming script into the website. You only need to get the insert link for the GTM on the website, and then you can connect your conversion with Google Tag Manager. You can connect as many conversion and action on the GTM without the necessary to insert multiple script on the web. So this is the one advantage on Google Tag Manager, which organize your tracking process. Let's see an example for that. So we have on the GTM the Google Tag Manager. We can open this, and we can see here the ID and the conversion label. So let's examine this and compare it with the Google Tag Manager on the add to cart. You can see it here. We press on the add to cart. We can see the property on that later. But let's go and find out on the tag setup. I press on tag setup and use Google Tag. As we can see here, we have the ID. It is the same ID. We can see it here. Okay. It is the same ID and also the same label. Right. So this is the connection. It's happened. We link the Google Ads with the GTM, and the GTM is linked to the website. So we can read the data layer from the website. We can read the data of the website. So now we have a connection. In this case, we'll where someone click add to cart, we can collect this data, yes, after we set up the trigger. So we can see the trigger here. We open the trigger, already installed, and the event name is add to cart. We're going to go further on other video on how to do that, but for now, we're going to discuss on other video how we can do that. But for now, we're just exploring how this works. Okay, so this is add to cart. We can see how also the conversion value, which we'll talk on it later. But I only needed you to view the connections that was happening. So this is very important on working Google Ads. You have to link this properly. Okay. This is also going for the purchase, add to cart, all this stuff. And the importance of the correct conversion setup is to have a good data that the campaign would work on it. So the campaign need to know the successful path. Okay, so we have this audience, and we have the keyword we work on, and like other parameter we can name it. So when an conversion happen, so it is tell us that this path is correct, right? And the path that we take from this is wrong. So these keywords that will happen with this audience have created a corrected path with the right conversion. So was brief explaining for the successful Google Ads campaign. Maybe we can discuss another video more details, but I want to showcase this campaign in a general way. Okay, thank you. And if you need any consulting or question, you can leave it on the website. You can contact me to work on project or hiring in contract. Thank you.